That is where on the right. This body here in the 12th century.
It is a dream destination of many Catholics to be able to go to Israel to actually see and know more about Jesus Christ. So in this video, we are sharing with you how our trip went. This is, by the way, a DIY trip, so we basically planned everything, in which of course with the help of Google and some YouTube videos. So we flew via Emirates. We have a 4-hour layover in Dubai, and from Dubai there will be another 2-hour flight to Tel Aviv. Is already the day after we arrived. We were so tired last night and we just went to sleep. We are staying at the Cardo Hotel, which is located at the center of Jerusalem, and it is just a 4-minute walk from David Citadel, which is the meeting point in all of our tours. And for today's tour, we are going to Old Jerusalem and Bethlehem.
Interesting sights. That is where Jesus Christ prayed his last prayer. With the tradition of resurrection and or just views from up there, rifles to shoot. A war between Israel and 5 Arab nations. Made of gold, donated by King Hussein of Jordan. And on the right, Al-Aqsa, and in front of us you can see the Western Wall. Yeah, that is Al-Aqsa. That is the mosque.
Excuse me.
There, it's real gold, yes. Yes, it's real gold.
Yalla, yalla. Yalla, bye.
That over there is the Western Wall, and it is the holiest place for the Jews. You can write your wishes on a piece of paper and insert them in the cracks in the walls in hopes that it will be answered. It said that Jerusalem was destroyed and rebuilt 9 times, and despite it all, the Western Wall remained intact. This is the Holy Sepulchre, and this is where Jesus died, buried, and rose from the dead. This is the Golgotha, and this is the exact site where Jesus was crucified.
Golgotha is a scar. It's not included in the Bible. Like the Gospel of James.
This is called the Stone of Unction, and this is where Jesus Christ's body was laid after it was being removed from the crucifix. The edicule is where Jesus' body was entombed and resurrected. Didn't understand what I felt after going out of the Holy Sepulchre. It was a mix of emotions. It was overwhelming. My heart was heavy and happy at the same time. Happy because this is a dream come true for me. We are now at the Church of Nativity. This is where Jesus was born. Entering the church, you have to go through that small door, and that door is called Door of Humility. So the visitors had to bow down in order to pass through. It was also made smaller to prevent horses and cattle to enter the church. And up above the walls, you can see the mosaics from the year 1169. And now we are falling in line, waiting for our turn to look and touch the Star of Nativity, which is the exact spot where Jesus was born. The church is owned by three church authorities, which are the Catholic, the Armenian Apostolic, and the Greek Orthodox, which owns most of the building.
They brought his body here in the 12th century so people can take the...
We are now at St. Catherine's Church, which is located within the Church of Nativity. She was a princess who adopted Christianity after having a vision of Virgin Mary and infant Jesus. And she is known for converting many people to Christianity. She was martyred at the age of 18 when the Romans were persecuting Christians. Our tourist guide David advised us that we should go back during nighttime at the Holy Sepulchre since it would be less crowded. And since it is just a 10-minute walk from our hotel, so we decided to go back. Shepherd's Field is the place where the angels announced to the shepherds the birth of Jesus Christ. During those times, the shepherds are considered outcasts. They are hated by many. They are considered untrustworthy and unclean because of their work. But because God doesn't care about riches, He chose one of the most humble people on the land to witness the humble birth of Jesus Christ.
By the way, again, this is Bethlehem to the west there. It's in the top of the hill. Very far, you can see the word of the Lord, you can see the stars, which is of Lord in the king. And again, after this name was used as a statement, so Jesus was born in his name. That's what we see these two
This is the Milk Grotto, and this is where the Holy Family found refuge during the massacre of innocents. It is also believed that a drop of milk from Mama Mary fell down the floor and the cave changed its color to white. It was also too late for me to know that they have a powder from the Milk Grotto that can enhance fertility. So the husband and the wife would drink it. It can either be mixed with water or milk, and they will drink it for 9 days, and they have to perform a prayer of the third joyful mystery of the Rosary. We are finally here in the Dead Sea, and we cannot wait to float ourselves in the Dead Sea. It is called Dead Sea because no life form could survive in its waters. It has a high concentration of dissolved salt, so the water is dense and our body feels lighter, and that is the reason why we float in the Dead Sea. This would be the last day of our trip here in Israel, and our itinerary for today is Jordan River Tour.
Saya nga na tanong ba?
Mania, sit down. Let's go over here. And then he goes on to the water, and then you have to...
In these waters is believed to be where Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist.
Sol Habibi.
I want you, Habibi.
I want you Habibi, Sol.
Elijah in the Old Testament is a prophet and is said to perform a lot of miracles, and one of its miracles is transforming this bad water to a good water. And the water remained pure until now. Cable car. And this is Jericho, the oldest city in the world. What we can see from here is the Mount of Temptation, and it is where Jesus was tempted by the devil during his 40-day fast. Zacchaeus was a tax collector, and as he was curious about Jesus, he climbed the sycamore tree to get a better view of Jesus. He is also known for his faith and generosity for giving half of his possessions.